To KwaZulu-Natal now, where Transport MEC Siboniso Duma says they've deployed traffic officers to major routes. This after 2 crashes claimed the lives of 10 people in recent weeks. 6 people died when a truck and light motor vehicle collided near Amatikulu last weekend. 5 of the victims were from the same family. The eNCA senior reporter Siphamandla Goge spoke to Duma earlier.
If you can see these days, whether you're coming from Gauteng, Harrismith area, whether you're coming from Eastern Cape, whether we're an N2 entry, we are visible, we are on the ground, and we even operate what is called joint operation, where there is SAPS, Home Affairs and RCI. Unfortunately, there are reckless drivers on the road. If you know about this accident, it took place in the N2. The stretch of the road is well constructed, and there was a visibility on that day, we must highlight. And there was a vehicle that was standing on the side of the road. And unfortunately, one of the road did not stop on time, which caused this havoc accident. So at this point in time, we are saying that let us adhere to the rules. Don't drink and drive. Be patient with other drivers on the road.
The pattern seems to be very worrisome. Yesterday, in the early hours of the morning, another accident on the M3. These roads are of good quality and condition, yet 4 people perished yesterday. Have you figured out what leads to this pattern, particularly in the early hours of the morning on weekends?
I think it's a multi-pronged approach, and it's true. Majority of these accidents are taking place from Friday up to Sunday, and most of the time from 6 up to 12 o'clock. One of the cause is the issue of the people are going to the events. Like for this one, they went to what is called Umembeso, then they came back later, then incident took place. So it means that there are different patterns, that people when they are driving, probably in the early hours of the morning, there is the issue of fatigue, there is of those who are drinking and driving, and the recklessness that is taking place, people coming back from the clubs and all those things. So it's something that we must still uphold with it as the province.
And that pattern involves light motor vehicles colliding with heavy motor vehicles.
Very true, and it has been like that. As you know, the issue of fatigue, and unfortunately, those heavy vehicles, in some of the instances, they don't suffer enough because it's easier for them. So it means that we must always be aware. That is why the visibility has been strengthened, but it will take a conscious driver to understand that I'm not only driving my vehicles, but others as well.